Hey, it's Ted McGrath with Coaching Leadership Academy, and today's going to be a great day because you're going to have the opportunity to turn your passion into a lucrative and lifestyle-friendly business. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you the 7 strategies you must know to build your lucrative business, but not just a lucrative business. How do you build a business where you have a really great lifestyle too? And you probably heard the buzz that Coaching Leadership Academy is going live today. We're opening up the program. We're going to give you an opportunity to enroll and join us at the live event. But whether or not you enroll in the program or not, I want you to pay really close attention because I'm about to share with you the 7 strategies you must know to build your business, but not just any business. An intelligent business, a profitable business, a lucrative business, a business where you get to share your voice, your knowledge, your experience, your wisdom, your passion, the thing that you love to do, and you get to tell your story in a way that inspires the world. That's the type of business I'm talking about. And whether you're brand new to this industry as an entrepreneur, or even if you've been doing this for 20 to 25 years and you just want to take your passion and you want to take your results and your business to the next level, you're in the right place. So who's this for? For the last 14 years, I've been working with entrepreneurs all across the world. And the reality is I love and have a sincere passion in working with coaches and speakers and consultants and financial advisors and mortgage professionals and attorneys and holistic practitioners and PR consultants. I love working with people who are trading time for dollars because we all do that to some degree, but one day we wake up and we realize there's only so many hours in the day. And even if you're getting paid lots of money doing the thing that you love, or even if you haven't made your first dollar, we all trade time for dollars to some degree, and we wake up to the reality that sooner or later as an entrepreneur, we become a prisoner to the system that we created. And what I mean by that is we have a dream of starting a business, doing what we love 100% of the time, but we wake up one day and we realize we're only doing it 10% of the time, or 20% of the time, or 30% of the time. What if you could move the needle just a little bit and increase that by 10%, and you went from 10 to 20, or 20 to 30, or 30 to 40, or 40 to 70? How would your life change? How would your business change? How would your life and business change if you automated systems in your business? If you made money while you were sleeping or on vacation or even while you're not even there? What kind of business would that be for you? And the problem and the reality that most of us wake up to is we're chained to a desk. We have the phone attached to our ear. We're doing tasks and things that drain our energy, and we're not doing what we love. This is about doing what you truly love. This is about giving your passion to the world in a way that inspires you, and you get paid lots of money to do it, and you get paid lots of money because you have intelligent systems and you can design your business how you've always dreamed of. And if you're going to live the dream, I believe you have to know where we came from. And if you look back at the last 100 years of our reality, we came from the industrial era, and we've just evolved out of it. But we started in a time where workers had an idea that they could move up in the factory, and they could work real hard in the assembly line. And one day they'd make manager, and then maybe after that they'd move up and get promoted again and promoted again, to one day maybe they'd be a leader and have a position of significance, and they'd make the big bucks. But we evolved out of that era into an age that Peter Drucker called the knowledge age, where he said, we're in a new age. It's time to trade your time, your skills, your knowledge, your experience, your wisdom, and it's time to go to companies and say, pay me more for what I have to offer. And we did that, and we got educated, and some people went to college and they got MBAs and they said, I'm worth a lot more, pay me more. But sooner or later, we started trading our knowledge and our experience and our wisdom, and we weren't filled back up for it. We weren't fulfilled, we weren't happy, we weren't inspired. And one day, the companies aggregated all this knowledge and experience and they sold it to the end user, their customer, and they made all the money. But today, the playing field's leveled. The game's changed. You can go to the end user. You can go straight to camera, straight to the internet, straight with your story, and you can tell the world and inspire the world with your gift, and you can make money doing it. And there's never been a greater time than right now in history. There's never been an easier time. There's never been a more simple time with the press of a button, with pressing technology in a way where you can open up your voice and people will hear you all the way across continents. And you know what? They'll pay you for this thing too if you know how to package it, if you know the blueprint, if you know the formula, and you know how to make money doing it. The reality is there's 4 different ways to do it. You can do it in consulting and coaching one-on-one. You can do it in group coaching and masterminds. You can do it by selling your information products online, or you can even do it by speaking to the world. However you want to do it, just do it. So I'm here today to tell you a little about the fact that your story matters. Your message matters, who you are matters, your gift matters, your passion matters. And my story began really when I was 6 years old, because the defining moment in my life was the day my dad walked through the door. He walked into the den, he looked at me, and he said, "Your mother and I are getting a divorce. We don't love each other anymore." And I heard him say these words, "We don't love you either." And if you could imagine what that was like, at 6 years old, hearing those words, my life was rattled, it was changed forever, and from that day forward, I made a decision to live a life without love. I made a decision to live a life that was based on achieving and having success, and if I had success, that one day I would feel worthy of love, and one day I would feel love and connection, which is what I really wanted. And by the time I was 21 years old, I started with a company called New York Life Insurance Company, and when I started with that company, I had an aspiration to become one of the top producers in the office. And by the time I was 22, I was the number 4 producer out of 120 producers. I had a 6-figure business. I had everything I thought I wanted except the truth, except love. And by the time I was 22, I was missing it so much. I was so empty inside, I was filling it with a bottle. And as I filled it with the bottle night after night, I woke up one night, came back at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I woke up to my worst nightmare. I was on the kitchen floor, overdosing ecstasy, overdosing cocaine, overdosing 15 drinks, and my life was slipping from me in that very moment. And as I gasped for air that night, I gasped for my last breath, all I wanted to do was hold on for one more moment with the fear of disappointing my family, with the fear of disappointing people again. And I held on and I held on, and miraculously, I went unconscious and I was revived the next morning. And I woke up, and you would have thought that I got the lesson. You would have thought that I would have changed, but I went on and I continued drinking. I continued striving for more. After all, it wasn't enough. If I achieve and I make partner one day, then I'll feel what I want to feel. And by the time I was 28 years old, I was the number 5 partner out of 500 partners for the number 1 life insurance company in the country. And I'm standing there on June 30th, 2005, thinking I'm going to feel what I want to feel. And in that moment, I felt nothing. I felt numb. And I realized that I had to end it. I had to leave. And I left everything behind. It was the most fearful, most heart-wrenching, most gut-wrenching feeling inside me I've ever had, because I didn't know that I even had a gift. I knew I had to run from my worst nightmare, which was my problems and my addictions, and I figured if I ran far enough and long enough, and I moved out to California, and I moved across the freaking world, or across the country for that matter, that I would lose my problem, but it followed me. And not only did it follow me, I started up businesses, I made bad decisions, bad real estate divisions, lost millions of dollars. And I found myself one day, still addicted to alcohol, sitting on the couch with my head in my hands, wondering how I was going to make my next dollar. With my houses in foreclosure, trying to figure it out, trying to figure out my next step, struggling beyond belief, I was at bottom. And in that moment, my destiny changed. Within that moment, I sat there for the first time and I went through a process which was actually a science. And as I went through this process, for the first time in my life, I became present to the feelings of unworthiness that I was having, and I felt those feelings fully, and within a moment, it was like Niagara Falls. A waterfall of unworthiness, and pounds of weight and millions of pounds of unworthiness fell off my shoulders onto the floor. And it was in that moment that I released those feelings that I've been harboring for years, and I woke up to the truth. And the truth was that I saw the truth that happened that day when I was 6 years old. My dad didn't walk through the door, and he didn't say that we don't love you anymore. He said, "Your mother and I are getting a divorce. We don't love each other anymore, but we love you very much." Now, I heard the words that we don't love you, but what he really said was we love you very much. And when I saw the truth that day, I realized that I had been living a lie for the last 30 years. And when I woke up to the truth of who I was, guess what? Everything changed. My business changed. My relationships changed. I made more money than I was ever making. I went from $0 to $3,000 per client to $25,000 per client within 6 months. Within 11 months to $48,000 per client. And now I travel all around the world. I speak on stages with people like Brian Tracy, Deepak Chopra, Donna Karan, Brendon Burchard, Laurel Langmeyer, John Assaraf, you name it. And I put on seminars like Coaching Leadership Academy that you're going to have an opportunity to enroll in, where people come in from all across the world to hear my story, to hear my voice, to hear my passion, to hear my gift. You can do this thing too. You just got to believe in yourself. And even when all faith is gone and all belief is lost, it's time to have that glimmer of hope that maybe just one day, you can be the entrepreneur you've always dreamed of, or maybe you can take your entrepreneurial business to the next level that you've always envisioned doing the thing that you love. And that's what I'm here to talk about today. So I'd like to invite you right now to Coaching Leadership Academy Live. And not just invite you, I'm going to share with you the 7 strategies that you must know. And these 7 strategies come from my heart, because the end of the story that I didn't tell you is that I am no longer a drinker and I will never drink again. And because of that, I've been able to put together 7 strategies that not only help me build a business, but have helped me live a life that I've never imagined that I could ever live. And the first strategy that I want to share with you in this 4-day immersion that you're going to experience coming up here very, very soon, strategy number 1 that you're going to learn on day 1 of the seminar, which, by the way, is off the charts, where we have some of the greatest speakers in the world that come to these events. People like Laurel Langmeyer, people like Marsha Weeder, who's been on Oprah twice, people like Peak Potentials that have one of the biggest companies in the seminar world today. They speak on my stage. And you're going to have an opportunity on day 1 to hear from me on strategy number 1, which is called the messaging and the money blueprint. What is it? Well, the first thing that any entrepreneur, any coach, any speaker needs to do is you got to craft your message in a way where you can communicate it clearly and you can inspire people to take action on the thing that you want them to buy. But not action on your thing, action on their dreams that matches up with your thing. How do you create that really powerful message? Guess what? It starts with one question: who are you? Who are you really? That word like inspiration or passion or love or connection, that word should be felt in your messaging. Like my word of passion, helping people turn their passion into a lucrative business. And that word should be translated into a statement that I call the this, that statement. I help people do this so they can have that. Create a statement like that. Create a statement like that that's based on your passion and who you are, and I promise you, you will never have to worry about attracting customers again. They will flock to you. They will be inspired by you. They will be touched because your message is strong. But not only do you have to have the message, you need to have the money blueprint. You need to know the 4 different ways to truly make money in this industry. And whether you want to become a coach and a speaker and do it full time, or whether you want to take your already existing business and just add a revenue stream or 2 to your business, you can do this with the messaging and money blueprint. So in the first day, we spend the entire day taking you through this blueprint where we help you create a step-by-step formula where you clearly communicate your value to your customers, identifying the steps that you're going to teach and coach on, identifying the problems you're going to solve, identifying the solutions you're offering up, identifying the benefits and the outcome for the client, and the tools and resources that are going to help them get there. I can tell you, in all my years of doing this, even though I still look like I'm 19, in all my years of doing this, the reality of it is, if you don't have a message, you don't have a business. If you don't clearly communicate it, nobody will understand you. If you don't communicate it in a way that's effective, you'll never have a business online. It all starts with your messaging blueprint. So if you really want to build an intelligent business with an intelligent system, you will come to Coaching Leadership Academy and do the most powerful thing you could ever do for your business: allow your voice to be heard. Don't allow it to be blocked out in the clutter of other messages, of trying to compare yourself and compete with other people. When you know your passion, when you know your thing, when you've packaged it in the messaging blueprint, when you have it in the money blueprint, and you have the strategy to get there, there will be nothing that will stop you, and there will be no dividers between you and your dream. I promise you that. That's my number 1 promise to you on the first strategy of the first day. It gets better. Because the second day, or excuse me, the second strategy on the first day that we're going to teach is the breakthrough sales system. What is the breakthrough sales system? It's really simple. Once you have your message down, once you know exactly what you're going to share with people, you have to be able to sell it. You have to be able to inspire people to take action. I'm going to give you at the event my 6-figure sales system, where I give you 25 questions to ask in a one-on-one situation that inspires people to take action on their dreams. I'm going to give you 42 objections that you can overcome and diffuse in any given moment. And if you're aware of all of them, they will never trip you up. I'm going to give you the formula you must know to have a really good consultation with somebody so they take action immediately after the conversation. I'm going to share with you the sales system that you use offline to build your business, how you build teams around you that will sell your stuff, and how you set up your systems online so you can sell your products and programs on autopilot. This is the type of system and intelligent business that I'm talking about. If you're intrigued in the least bit, it's going to get better. because I'm giving you a comprehensive system over these 4 days. This will never be revealed anywhere in any of my programs other than at the live event. We go so deep that at the end of 4 days, people are mesmerized. Not with me, they're mesmerized with their own message. And that's why people come. So that's just the first day, the second strategy. In the second day, the third strategy, the story blueprint. You just heard me tell my story, and the reality is your message can be strong, you can be really great with your sales systems online and offline, but if your story doesn't connect with people, your voice won't carry across the world. I know you want your voice to be heard. I know you want your story to be told, and I'm going to teach you the 5-point framework for telling an incredible story that will inspire more people to buy your products and programs than any other thing that you ever do in your business. That's how powerful your story is, and you know what? It's time to tell it. There's no more hiding. There's no more wondering in the deep, dark corners of the night whether or not you should tell this thing. The more personal you make it, the more universal it becomes. And there's 5 components of it. The first one is the call. And I'm going to leave the other 4 to your imagination when you show up. But the call is the time you got called to do something great. Tell that story. And you might be thinking right now, Ted, I don't have a story. I don't have a catastrophic incident like you. You don't need a catastrophic incident. You need to be personal and real with people. And if you can do that, and when I show you the 5-point framework, and I show you how to wrap it up in your messaging and in your sales system, that sucker hums and you inspire people to buy. That's just the third strategy in the second day. Guess what else we do in the second day? The breakthrough results formula. Because here's the reality. I know to some degree, when we start talking about messaging and creating your blueprint and sharing it with the world, when we start talking about the money blueprint and the 4 different ways you can get paid, when we start talking about the sales system and really going out there and selling, I know you're imagining right now you doing all of this and telling your story to people and getting intimate and connecting on a level that's scary. That you might have fear, that you might have doubt, you might have uncertainty. And if you have that fear, doubt, and uncertainty, it's okay because we have a science. We have a formula called the Breakthrough Results Formula, which is strategy number 4. And it teaches you how to take your problems and turn them into solutions. How do you take fear and turn it into courage? How do you take doubt and turn it into certainty? How do you take your deepest, darkest fears and turn it into inspiration like you never believed was possible? I have a science that I used 7 years ago to solve my addictions. It helped me stop drinking. It's helped people with poverty consciousness. It's helped people all across the world build businesses. It can help you too with whatever your pattern is that's stopping you from having the success you deserve, and quite frankly, building an intelligent business with automation that allows you to live the lifestyle that you've always dreamed of. The Breakthrough Results Formula is the single greatest process in transformation, I believe, on the planet. And I have so many testimonials to share about it. And you'll hear more about that at the event, and you'll even meet the people who've gone through and had the transformations. So the first 4 things, from the messaging and money blueprint, to the sales system, to the story blueprint, to the Breakthrough Results Formula, these things are game changers. And strategy number 5 that you're going to start learning on day 3 is the product and marketing blueprint. Because once we get all this other stuff together, we now begin to package it into products like DVDs, CDs, membership programs. But the first thing you need to do is you got to sell them, right? You can create the product and program, but if you don't have a system to sell it, how do you get out to the world? So I teach you my 26-point webinar framework on how to create the most amazing webinars and automate those webinars up online so you don't ever have to show up again, and people will hear your recordings all across the world, and they will make buying decisions day after day after day after day, time after time after time, and you will have money coming into your account without ever being there. I'll teach you how to do sales videos like I'm doing right now, and I'll teach you my 11-point framework for how to put together a masterful sales video to inspire people to take action on the things you want them to take action on and the things they're inspired to take action on themselves. I will teach you how to put together a killer opt-in video that captures people's attention and converts around 50% of the people who come to your page. These are all the strategies and tools you must know to build a smart, intelligent business online. And this is just strategy 5, the product and marketing blueprint. If you want to do teleseminars and get on the phone and just talk to people, I'll teach you the framework of how to do that. And then we'll show you how to package your product into DVDs, CDs, and membership programs that sell on autopilot so the cash register is ringing for you. Strategy number 6 is really simple. Once you have all this together, you got to get people to promote your stuff. So on day 3, strategy 6, I teach you strategic partner formulas. The formula for actually attracting 100 strategic partnerships to help you grow your list and your business. How have I gotten the biggest names in the industry like Laurel Langmeyer, Marsha Weeder, Peak Potentials to promote me? How have I done it? How have I gotten 100 joint venture partners within the last 6 months to agree to promote me? How can you do that, starting off with maybe 1, or maybe going to 10, or maybe going to 50? How do you get people promoting you all day long, driving people to your products and programs, maybe driving them to your seminars in a way that builds a business that you love and customers are coming to you? I'm going to teach you the secrets at the event. I'm going to give you my JV partnership script so you know how to talk to people. I'm going to give you my systems so you know how to implement the systems. I'm going to teach you how to set up and position yourself in a way so you're in the middle of it all and people come to you. I give it all to you at the event. That's why you need to be at the event. You won't get these anywhere else except at the live event, Coaching Leadership Academy Live. That's strategy number 6. And finally, strategy number 7, which is perhaps my favorite strategy, y'all, which is seminars and speaking opportunities. 6-figure seminars and speaking opportunities. How do you put on seminars like we put on? And time after time after time, we do 6-figure seminars. How do you negotiate the rooms? How do you put together presentations and 90-minute presentations that sell at the seminars? How do you set up the sales structure so you have teams that are selling for you at the back of the room? How do you do all these things to build a business if you really want to build a speaking career too? All of this, I teach you these 7 strategies, and that 7th strategy I teach on day 4 of the event. So it's 4 jam-packed days, totally rocking. But you know the other reason why you come to seminars? To network, to meet the people, to spend time with the VIP members, maybe in the front row or at the dinners, and to collaborate with people, to connect, to form joint venture partnerships there, to meet the speakers who are on stage, like the world-class speakers I have at my event, to possibly create partnerships with them like I've created partnerships with them. You have this opportunity to do one of the greatest things ever in the world, which is build a lucrative and lifestyle-friendly business. And I am so inspired to give you this opportunity to come to the event that I really hope you truly take me up on it. And the reality is this, that most people fly all the way across the country to come sit down with me and pay $25,000 just for a day to go through one of these strategies, just one of the 7. You're going to come to the event, you're going to get all 7 of the strategies, and guess what? You're going to get it for a fraction of the price. And the greatest thing about this whole thing is I guarantee it. If you are not totally and completely convicted and passionate about this event, I give you your money back. So I give you a guarantee that I'll talk to you about in a moment here. So not only do you get that, but you get this entire thing for a fraction of the price. And Coaching Leadership Academy, the retail value of it is $2,000. But that's not the investment that you're going to pay today when you enroll in the program. And not only do you get Coaching Leadership Academy for $2,000, which is the retail value of it, I'm going to give you 2 bonuses. Bonus number 1 is this. I'm going to give you the Coaching Leadership Academy online program. And guess what? When you enroll and you click the button today, not only are you going to get tickets to the event, you're going to get access immediately to the online program, which is 25 hours worth of content. It's over $2,000 worth of value. 25 hours on all these strategies that I just talked about. With the click of a button, you get access to the members area immediately, and you start implementing all these tools and strategies that I've been talking to you about so you can get ready for the event. That's bonus number 1. Bonus number 2, Breakthrough Results Academy. See, I know the reality is once you start implementing the tools of Coaching Leadership Academy, you're going to have something that's going to pop up in your head. And you're going to say, how do I really leverage my potential and get to the next level? How do I truly achieve the success that I deserve? And Breakthrough Results Formula will show you how to do it. It's a $2,000 program. That's the value of it. And you're going to get 10 hours of breakthrough content that shows you how to live in your full potential, that shows you how to break through negative patterns, that shows you how to access your best self, that shows you how to eliminate beliefs that aren't serving you, that shows you how to plan out your day, that shows you how to get the results that you totally deserve. It shows you all the things you need to do to build a business, break through, and you can start doing it right now when you click the button below. And when you get registered for the program, if you take a look at Coaching Leadership Academy Live, it's $2,000 for the ticket, the retail value. If you take a look at Coaching Leadership Academy online, That's $2,000 for that program retail value. If you take a look at Breakthrough Results Academy, that's another $2,000. That's $6,000 of value. Get it for a fraction of the price. All you need to do is click the button below right now. But while you're clicking the button below, I have 2 more bonuses for you, and I have a guarantee. See, I wanted to make sure that I take the entire risk off your shoulders and I put it on mine. See, I'm willing to bet on myself if you're willing to bet on you. I'm willing to say to you right now that if you're not totally and completely passionate, if this is not the most inspiring event that you've ever been to in this industry, where you're totally connected to your heart, totally blown away, totally inspired to go out and make the difference in your business and the lives of others, I will not only refund your ticket price, I will refund your plane fare and your airfare that you paid to come here. That's how convicted I am in what it is that we're doing. So while you click the button below, and you get it for a fraction of the price right now, let me tell you about bonus 3 and bonus number 4 here. Bonus number 3 is this. In bonus number 3, you're going to get access to the Ask TED Members Forum, where anytime you have a question, just like when you enroll right now, when a question pops up, you can go in the Members Forum and say, Ted, I have a question on XYZ, and I will go in there and personally answer your questions. Not my coaches, me. Personally answering your questions. 24/7 you can post questions, and I go in there 1 day a week to answer all the questions and give you feedback. Just one question, think about that, could be worth $15,000 to you. So the value of this forum is over $10,000, and you get access to it when you enroll in the program today. Pretty good value, right? Bonus number 4, I didn't want you to just have access to the live event. I didn't want you to just have access to my online programs and my members forum and access to me. I wanted you to have access to live group coaching calls every single month. So anytime you have a question, you get on the phone once a month when we have our group coaching calls, and I coach you there on the spot, individual attention, helping you with your messaging, helping you get focused, get clear, get the direction you need to go to the next level in your business, and I do it every single month for the next year. Pretty good, right? Pretty good. I don't know how much better I can do than that, but that's pretty remarkable. That access is $10,000 in value itself. So when you add up the members forum, $10,000 in value. When you add up the bonus of the live group monthly coaching calls, that's $10,000 in value. When you add up Coaching Leadership Academy, 1 ticket to the event. When you add up Breakthrough Results Academy of $2,000, when you add up Coaching Leadership Academy Online, $2,000, the $10,000 member forum, the $10,000 live group monthly coaching calls, it's $26,000 in value. That's over $26,000 in value, and all you need to do is click the button below. You get it for a fraction of the fraction of the fraction of the retail price that I was talking about before. Listen, this is the best that I can do. Okay? I really hope you take me up on it. I guarantee it. And by guaranteeing it, what I mean by that is if you're not totally passionate, totally blown away, totally inspired, I refund your money on the ticket. I refund your airfare. So go ahead, click the button below, get registered now. This event will sell out. We always sell out. That's how popular it is. Click the button. Hopefully you'll get one of the last tickets that's coming up. I can't wait to see you there. And as you're clicking the button, I have one more bonus for you. I mean, it wouldn't be a party if you didn't get to bring a guest, so I'm giving you a guest ticket. You get 1 guest ticket to Coaching Leadership Academy Live, an extra ticket where you can bring a business partner, you can bring a friend, you can bring a spouse. It really doesn't matter to me who you bring. Bring somebody who's going to support you in this journey, and you get a bonus ticket as well, which is another $2,000 in value. It's $28,000. Click the button below, get registered for the program, and here's the reality. We can make a difference doing this. We can truly share our gift, share our passion, share our knowledge, share our experience in a way that you never imagined. This could be the greatest thing that you've ever done in your life, because I know the impact it has when people show up for 4 days live. I know the impact it has when they convene in a room with their peers and they're inspired to do something they love. I know the impact it has when their message is clear and they walk away and they're so clear on what they have to deliver to the world that people want to work with them. It's your opportunity right now. Don't let another second go by. Don't let another moment go by. And if you're hesitating right now, maybe it's not the industry for you. Maybe it's not the time for you. Maybe you should think about doing something else. But if you're called, if you're inspired, if you feel this is the right moment, click that button. Get registered. You'll have immediate access to my online programs. The event is around the corner. Click the button before it's sold out. Get registered for the program. I can't wait to see you there. And until then, my friend, play a higher role. Serve a higher purpose and earn a higher income. I will see you soon.
Hey everybody, I'm Nick. I'm here at Coaching Leadership Academy and just having an amazing time. I'm learning so much about this business. I had thoughts about starting a coaching business of my own and wanting to do this, but I never really saw it as a real business opportunity and a way to build a sustainable life around this. And I'm just so excited with all the information I'm receiving. Ted is just fantastic at delivering this information. And in addition to that, my partner and I have just set up an event that we're going to have in Detroit with 300 people coming to share in this information. We can deliver and we can get them started on living their passion as well. And we're so excited about this. So make sure that you come to the next Coaching Leadership Live event. You won't be sorry.
Hey everyone, my name is Donna and I'm here at Coaching Leadership Academy Live with Ted McGrath and his team in beautiful San Diego. And it's been such an amazing experience. I'm a business owner and I came here to explore and connect and discover some new potential and growth. Never thought I'd be a coach, and I'm walking away really excited about taking on this new opportunity and growing as a coach and helping other people connect and realize their full potential. So if you have the opportunity, sign up. It's the most amazing experience ever.
Hi, my name is Maria, and what a blessing to be here, because there's been so many things just in one day that have made a massive shift that I already know is going to impact my current business that's already successful. So for me to have something that helped me hone in such a short amount of time, and I know that I can go home and immediately take action on it, it makes me so excited. I have spent thousands and thousands of dollars in the industry of investing in my business and learning about marketing and personal development and all that kind of stuff. And the one thing that I took away from this immediately is like, this thing with what Ted's doing, I just have not seen in the industry where somebody has so much in depth, not just on the business side, but also on personal development.
Hey guys, this is Paul. I'm here at the Coaching Leadership Academy Live with Ted McGrath, and I just want to share with you guys the most awesome experience that I had. I'm a business owner myself, and I never thought in a million years that I could be a coach. And after all the inspiring things that I heard this weekend, I'm so psyched and pumped to put my coaching business together. And I ask all of you, if you're interested in being a coach, come to one of these events, come to one of these live events. It's the most awesome thing that you could ever experience in your life.
Hi, it's Cindy. I'm down at Ted McGrath's Coaching Leadership Academy, and it's actually the second one I've attended. And I've got to tell you, this event is amazing. It's really opened my eyes to what the possibility is for me to be a coach. As a kid, I always thought I'd be a coach. I never took that to fruition. I became a mortgage banker, I've done it for 26 years, but now my passion really is behind the coaching business. I now have one client, I have 4 prospective more, all from coming to this event. So if you have the chance to come to Ted's event, do it.
Hello, my name is Craig Watkins. I'm here at Coaches Leadership Academy with Ted McGrath. You know, went to many seminars and trainings over the years. I've been in the industry over 25 years. If I can go to an event, pick up one key piece of information or just a tidbit that's going to take me to the next level, that event's been successful. The information that I've picked up at this event is remarkable. We've teamed up with Ted and gonna rock and roll. If you have the chance to go to one of these Coaches Leadership Academies with Ted, lock it in and do it. It's well worth your time.